Hello, we are the Tech Roast Show team.
We are the team behind Tech Roast Show.
You may know us from Tech Roast Show.
We also do Tech Roast Show.
We're going to be talking to 6 interns today, except one of them
Is not a
an
real
intern.
person.
Not a guy. You're a girl. Today we're going to be interviewing 6 interns, except there's a catch.
One of them is not a real person.
No, every time you fuck it up, we actually have to do it again.
Wait, that works.
How
What's
is
up,
this
guys?
show?
We are Tech Roast Show, and today we are going to be interviewing 6 interns, except there's a catch.
One of them is not a real intern. They are a person, a full-time employed person, a PM of 2 years of experience.
Right.
Human.
And we're going to suss out who's the PM.
A human being with rights and everything, not an intern.
And we're gonna ask them a lot of questions and get to the bottom of this.
Socially Inept LLC.
It's that one, he did it.
Yeah, you got me. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I feel like he's serious.
How are you guys today?
They're all badged up.
Doing good.
What? Shut up. Why would you ask that?
This is not a
What is happening
conversation.
right now?
Yeah, it's like a two-way thing, right? Like,
I mean, it is, but not with
This
you.
guy's so nervous. What's
Please
wrong
don't
with him?
address him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Wait, is
really
everyone,
shifty.
every single person here works at Microsoft? Except for everybody with Amazon badge.
Seattle, what are you
yeah.
I do have the
You
Amazon badge.
guessed the non-Microsoft intern.
Okay. All from Microsoft.
No,
Except-
I'm also from Amazon.
Okay, so there's a couple Amazon and the rest are Microsoft.
Yeah.
Wait, what is
Yeah.
I'm from Amazon just takes out a wad of garbage from his
Yeah.
What crime do you guys think this police lineup would be for? Jaywalking?
Homicide.
I'll be
Jaywalking.
done.
He said homicide.
Well, yeah, but he's a freak of nature.
Wait, what does your shirt say?
Power Platform.
Power Platform.
What is Microsoft Power Platform?
It's a bunch of business applications that help people to build things without needing to know how to code themselves.
She knows a little too much.
The body language is very much intern.
It's giving intern.
There is a lot of
Also, it's such a shitty product that, like, I think it's like I've truly never heard of it. Nobody uses it, obviously. So it's something that they would give to an intern.
and also just the movement of the shoulders. Like if you imagine a horizon line on the shoulders, it's going like this, and
Truly.
like, it usually stabilizes by the time you get a return offer.
But couldn't be more coy right now.
All right, what are our initial thoughts? Like, he's for sure, like, we just know off the bat, he's too Gen Z to be full-time.
Entirely Gen Z. That's
I
the most
think-
Gen Z stance I've
He's
ever
I
seen.
almost
think-
Gen Alpha.
I think he's the dark one of the
Right.
boy band.
The
It's
dark horse.
the
that
dark
racist?
mysterious one.
She asked if that's racist. Your rebuttal?
No, we're a boy band. We
Oh,
can
you're
say
the boy
that because
band.
we're a boy
No,
band.
the dark one.
Oh.
Oh, I meant the dark one as in
Like black.
character. Wow. Wow.
Oh. My bad.
Wow. Wow. Way to make it
Yeah,
about
That's accurate.
skin. God.
It always comes back to skin. And
Typical
speaking of the word skin,
Microsoft
let's start with
behavior.
that.
Okay,
what is-
Wait, can we end or just not address him at all if possible? Could we just avoid talking to
Look
him?
how wrinkled that shirt is.
It's
My
how
girlfriend
did
pointed that out actually right before. She was like, "You're gonna go."
How long did you leave that thing in the hamper after it dried?
Oh,
Also-
my clothes store and folded stuff.
Unfortunately, you're wearing white on a white background, so we're going to, in post, have to lay over a different wrinkled shirt, just so the audience can see what we're talking about.
Okay, so tell us what's your name? Where do you work?
My name is Brian. I work at Amazon.
do you like it?
Yeah, it's great.
What team?
I'm on AWS Batch,
What's batch?
like one of the 250 AWS tools.
Yeah, but which one is a batch?
The one that runs jobs at scale.
And what's your role?
I'm a software engineer.
I'm Sophia. I'm an intern at Microsoft, or software intern at Microsoft.
What do you like about working at Microsoft? Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it so far. I really like the people I'm working with. I really like my manager.
Who is he?
Who is he?
Or she?
Oh, I don't.
You have to say their name. It's fine.
Okay. I mean, my team's under the finance division. There's not a lot of engineers, so it's an interesting spot to be. We do like full stack and like data engineering stuff.
How are the new interns? You like being friends with them? Because
Yeah.
you're an intern as well.
Yeah.
What kind of intern activities do you guys do?
They're like intern events, but they're also like they're really large and they're like sign up limits. So it's like you show up there and there's like 1,000 other people
I
and you're
believe her.
like,
So when you killed a Microsoft intern and took their sweatshirt, did they put up a fight? Or were they just like, yeah, okay.
I mean, they're mostly like, yeah, okay, because I'm a full-time, and they don't want to get
Yeah.
fired.
She sounds legit.
Yeah.
So you guys all know each other. Is that also true?
I know her.
Oh, so not everybody knows. each
Yeah.
other.
And
I don't know
nobody
any
really
of them.
knows this guy.
Okay.
Nobody really knows him.
Well,
Wait, and he knew her, but she doesn't even know him. That was weird.
yeah, but he doesn't even really know himself. He's just like
He's a little-
sulking
he's
and
lost.
like he's just really trying to figure himself out because he's a cool guy like that.
She's for sure a real intern, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite intern event?
Do you not even want to know my name?
Yeah, I want to know your name.
After the favorite intern event.
Oh shit, right. That's important. My favorite intern event
That you went to this year.
that I went to this year. Oh crap.
The intern bash.
The intern ball, perhaps?
I don't think that exists.
Intern
the
prom?
Intern week is this week, so like to be determined.
Wait, I haven't like been to any of the intern week events though, because I've just been busy.
yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
The big intern spawning ritual in Snohomish River.
Yeah, I didn't get invited.
What happens
Sadly.
is full-time employees swim upstream once a year
I've heard about this.
up in the mountain river.
It's brutal.
They mate once.
And the
They
grizzly
breed
bears
once.
get 'em, usually,
They
half of them.
spawn. They spawn the fresh interns. The ones that survive spawn fresh interns, and then they die.
Mm-hmm.
It's
very
beautiful.
strange.
It's sad but beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And that's where interns come from.
And your name is?
I'm Jade.
Jade.
Nice to
And
meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jade. How many friends have you made in the intern group chat?
Like 2
Their
Yeah.
names?
names.
Yeah.
I
First-
can't disclose names. They're not here.
Just first names.
I think that's not how names work.
What are their first names?
Their first
What am I
names?
going to track him down? Gun him down after I find him?
Jesus and Elmer.
Jesus and Elmer?
Yeah.
Those are
Jesus and Elmer. Those are the only two things I believe in.
That was good. That was good.
What product do you work on?
I work on Power Platform licensing.
Are you familiar with Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yes.
And do you know Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yes.
And does he give you Shadow the Hedgehog vibes?
Oh, I see it.
Really?
Yeah.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Like a little bit.
Yeah,
A lot, actually.
like a lot.
A lot. A lot.
Let's roll with that.
Could you be more anxious?
I don't know.
Hmm
She's an intern.
Yeah, she very much is an
I
intern.
do believe
my
you're an
God.
intern.
Yeah.
Of
It's
everybody on the
ideal.
lineup, I'm willing to bet 0 money, which is just leveling the playing field, betting with an intern on the fact that you're an intern.
I also got looped into this too. I wasn't one of the ones who asked.
Oh.
They needed more people, so she
Yeah, we
got
did.
me to join.
Well, getting looped into something that like you didn't intend to be doing for someone else is pretty much being an intern.
I believe that
Pretty
these three may be interns.
Quintessential intern behavior.
Honestly, this one's suspicious though. She got a little more suspicious. for
I mean,
some-
that
her.
the Microsoft hashtag intern sweater is kind of a red herring. Like,
I know that's crazy.
it's crazy to be like,
That's like pretty on the nose.
right. Who here has worked, who has a role or works on a product that we've heard about? Like that, like is not like the most internal tool type product. Does anyone here work on something consumer facing?
Well, mine's not internal, but you already told me it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
so-
matter.
Yeah, mine's consumer facing.
But doesn't matter
Yeah, it
also,
doesn't
yeah.
matter. Yeah. Mine interacts with Outlook. Like a-
Pretty
Dope,
cool.
bruh.
Do you use Outlook? Nobody uses
No,
Outlook.
no. Wait, so and what's your name?
Oh, I'm Zaira.
Zyra.
Zyra, you're suspicious immediately.
What do you do at Amazon, Zyra?
You have an air of competence
I
to it.
am a software engineer intern, or SE intern.
Hmm What product do you work on?
I work for Project Kuiper.
What do you like about working at Amazon?
I like. Oh, for my team.
You hate your job.
And how long have you been an intern?
That should not be a difficult
For 6
question.
weeks as well.
Mhm.
But I like. I don't know. My project is interesting.
Uh,
I think.
And your name one more time?
Hmm?
Your name?
Oh, Zaira.
Zyra, quick question. When you got the rejection offer from Google, like how did that feel?
I actually did not even get a rejection offer.
They
Like,
just
They
ghosted?
ghost you?
ghosted me.
What do you do for Amazon?
I'm a software engineer intern on the AWS batch team.
How long have you been an intern, pal?
6 weeks this week, but I interned last summer.
Gosh, you sound like somebody who would be like, I'm 19 and a half years old. I turned 20 in June. Kind of have that vibe.
Yeah.
And what projects are you working on?
My project is migrating native Kubernetes features from AWS EKS onto AWS Batch.
And do you have to bounce when you describe that because of how bored you are when saying
Because of
it?
how excited I am, right?
Got it.
Building the future.
The future of what?
Future of profits and monetization for...
He has no clue what he does.
This
He's
guy
an
doesn't know.
intern.
He has no
Shareholders.
idea what's happening.
All right, it's between two people for me. It's between her, the obvious imposter, and him, because they both know each other, and they both know each other.
You know, it could also be her because
No, you don't know.
Well,
He knew you. that
just
was
like
why.
I didn't know any of
on
them.
backstage.
Okay, so then I think it's not them.
Down the line, please, in rapid succession. Name your favorite intern activity.
Socializing.
Free food.
A chocolate class that we're having that hasn't come yet.
so true.
Hiking.
The Amazon balls.
Free bananas.
You just named a location.
Banana. Banana.
I
Okay.
started
Plural
last
bananas.
week.
He gets more.
Yeah.
Ah.
If you just ask them for a bundle, they'll give you a bundle.
Have you ever said no to a higher up?
Not that I can recall, or probably. Probably?
Probably.
Probably? I can't remember all my interactions.
No, probably not.
I hope to one day as an FTE, but no.
That was suspicious.
Her demeanor is something to behold. Go ahead.
I had to reschedule my one-on-one to leave the office early for this, actually. And I was still late.
And you were still late.
And I was still late.
Oh, I think I've only lied to them.
No.
Good intern.
It's odd that he would reschedule his one-on-one. What intern would have the audacity to do such a thing?
You think he's not an intern?
Yes.
I think it's him. I still think
Nah. His clothes are fucked up.
Jade, are you utterly appalled at who we are as people?
I think you guys are very entertaining.
But you seem appalled at
That's an
most
elusive
at
answer.
most things we say.
Are you generally entertained by things that appall you?
Like, honestly, yeah.
Most things we've said, you've seemed aghast. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did we do? Have we said anything that
You guys are
crossed
so
you?
mean to them.
Who's your favorite musical artist?
Who's my favorite? Taylor Swift?
Millennial.
Undercover millennial, you think?
Potentially.
She could be 31.
She could
What do you
be.
like about Taylor Swift? Is it the fact that she is a fellow non-intern?
Was she ever an intern?
Weird, actually.
I
Neither
could've
of
been
you
an
might never
intern.
have been.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Good call.
Yep. Gonna backtrack real quick.
Who do we know as an intern?
Front and center.
Those two, right?
She's the
Let's
most
start one by one.
intern that's
That's
ever
obvious.
that's ever
Interny
been.
intern I've ever seen.
She is like the original intern.
Yeah.
But there could
Jocelyn's
be
so cute.
there could be a red herring here. She could just be
No
a
one's that good.
full-time PM and a Twitch streamer simultaneously.
Let's present like a situation that a PM would have instincts to resolve. Like us three are a team. We're working on a product, an entertaining YouTube video. It's not going well. We need crisis management. We need damage control. What do you suggest we do to achieve an entertaining YouTube video?
There's a crisis. There's a crisis. We need you to fix this bug.
Call
Next.
I can't.
Call my mentor.
Let me see what I can do.
That was so honest.
Oh, what's the crisis?
Tell my manager.
He said, let me see what I can do. He is not at Microsoft.
He might be actually at Google or something.
How do you optimize this process?
the YouTube video
And keep in mind,
crisis process.
keep in mind our limitations. Jesse does not know how to read, and Austin only had one nap today, which means he is very grumpy.
Oh God.
And I have no
I don't
limitations.
know anything about like content creation type of thing. I'm like holed up in my room just watching content, not making it.
She is actually a PhD student in an obscure discipline. She's not a PM or an intern. I've known PhD students. She is standing like at a linguistics department somewhere by a big whiteboard that takes up the whole wall, and nobody knows if she does anything.
Let's talk to you for a second. What's your name again?
Jocelyn.
Joss. She's scared of her own name.
Aw.
Jocelyn.
Do they like?
What did they do to you, Jocelyn?
Yeah.
I just started last Monday, and then I met Jade, and then I think that you guys reached out to her on Wednesday, and here I am.
But like, do other ponies ever make fun of you? Are they even mean? Ever?
Everybody on my team is like much older than me, so they keep telling me that I'm their children's age, and I don't know when I'll ever get taken seriously.
Did you see
Oh,
the
that's sad.
foot movement on that?
It was like so calculated to be exactly 7 years old.
Surreal.
Really?
I'm an only child, and I don't have any cousins, so I was raised as like the only child.
Wow.
So you were a baby forever.
Yeah.
I think it's very brave of you to share your story growing up without cousins.
Wow.
What's the worst thing that has happened to you at work?
I was in a meeting with my team,
That sounds pretty
And-
bad.
and
And it was at Amazon.
yeah, it
That's
was.
horrible.
They were like having a meeting about like with another team about like some things that they have to build, and basically like they're not on track.
Last week, my mentor asked me to ping someone to get an ACK from them, and I didn't know what an ACK meant. So I asked him, where is one and how do I get it? And now I know that ACK means acknowledgement.
I thought she was going to say she saw a snail on the road and it was in the way, so she gently picked it up and placed it somewhere safe.
I would do that too.
Aren't you?
The
glad
acknowledgement story is amazing. It's an amazing story.
Aren't you so glad you don't work at a place anymore where people ping you and say, "Can I get an act?" Oh my god, I want to die thinking about that.
I mean, obvious intern. I think intern, undercover librarian, PM. Can each of you just act out an animal of your choosing?
You don't get to choose a sad donkey.
Oink,
Right.
oink.
There was a
Oink,
seal that I
oink.
saw slap himself that I liked.
Oh, that was adorable.
That was a little too cute.
Right.
What were you?
It's a frog. It's like croaking. My partner says I look like a frog. Like
Okay.
Oh, I
the-
can see it.
And you were?
I was a duck.
Dude, interns are the weirdest gaggle.
I'm very confident that she is an intern. I've never been more sure of anything in
I'm
my
right.
life, and they
Bisexual
came
intern.
together, so the two of them
Bi
are my
intern.
two.
Well, okay, yeah, okay.
What do you feel about your company?
I think Microsoft is a good place to work at relatively, or I guess among big tech, I feel like it has better work-life balance from what I've heard, and I appreciate that.
Have you always been a bored 54-year-old woman?
Only on camera, I guess.
How do you feel about your company?
I like Microsoft. I hope I get the return offer.
How do you
Oh,
how do you
God.
feel about your
That
company?
was as fuck,
Crazy.
bro.
She's an intern. He's an intern.
All right,
Should we?
please look each other in the eye and without breaking eye contact.
Could you take turns saying, "Boy, I sure love being an intern"?
Boy, I sure love being an intern.
Boy, I sure love being an intern.
I don't buy this guy for a second.
I know. He's
Dude,
lying.
that's fake
He's
as
lying.
shit. I'm in my intern era. No cap, bruh.
I'm in my intern era. No cap, bro.
I'm in my intern era. No cap, bruh.
How about she looked over his shoulders for vines and olive trees, marble well-governed cities, and ships upon untamed seas. But there on the shining metal, his hands had put instead an artificial wilderness, and a sky like lead, a plain without a feature, bare and brown, no blade of grass, no sign of neighborhood. Just do the first part.
No cap. I did not get half of that.
All right, it's him. I actually think it was her all along. She was playing the quiet long game. She wore the sweater. It's
mean,
actually her.
I will say this.
It-
I don't trust you one bit, but I do.
It's
I
actually,
do think you're an intern.
I changed my answer before the reveal. It is her.
The witch.
It's not you, but you've never said a truthful thing in your life.
because we were so focused on their fuckery. She wore the intern sweater. She didn't say much. Also, that's what an intern would do. Just wear an intern sweater and not say much.
Yeah. So it's just.
And it checks out.
She could just
Look at the reaction.
She
though.
could just be like this. You could.
Yeah, but
Have you not
can't-
seen a broken person before?
You can't get. You can't gauge an engineer's reaction. It's like an infinite feedback loop of self-awareness until they just break.
You're broken. It's okay.
Infinite recursion of awkward.
I'll say it's him because of the ring.
Ryan.
Whoever is not the intern, will you please step forward?
Are you guys ready to meet the real me?
It was a trick.
She played us.
Like fools.
She played us.
That whole thing back there about the seal, that was a lie too?
That was a real
You
video.
hate seals.
That was a real video.
You really don't like them.
I'm okay with seals.
She does. She sounds different.
Oh no. Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh
Wait, you
no,
even
that
did,
was
like, an
so
impression
well
and everything?
played. That you changed your entire personality for the video.
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh
wow.
my god, the
I
seal
hate
thing.
you.
We thought she was the intern at first.
We've been had.
I was never more sure of anything.
Who are you really?
Who am I?
I mean, I guess the first fucking clue is that she had I was thinking that she had the PM shirt. Said product.
Like, and the
At
degree,
Power.
like the degree of obliviousness of the character you played makes us feel so oblivious now. It's brilliant.
And also, Nikita, take note. She's just broken.
I will also add, they're both wearing my
Go
clothing.
back in character. I don't like this version of
And
you.
he was supposed to wear my clothing, but he lost it.
You're not just a PM, you're an evil genius.
Orchestrated this entire delusion.
You're a Microsoft Moriarty.
And you're not 19.
No, I'm 23.
So that foot movement, it was too telling. It
It
was
was
too
very
too
conscious.
saturated.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
We should have seen past it.
Is your name even
She was-
Jocelyn?
My name is Jocelyn.
Wait, do the other thing again.
What other thing?
Be the intern again.
Be the intern again. Say something.
Say intern stuff.
Say intern. You have to prompt
You
me.
sound different. Say like, introduce yourself, Jocelyn.
Oh, that's it. She's not motivated because she's
Well,
motivated by pure evil.
Right.
Now that it's not against her interest, she's not gonna.
I want to
do
see it again. I miss it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm Jocelyn. I am a software engineering intern for Power Platform.
That's pretty good.
Incredible.
Thank you. I'm really truly glad that you guys didn't find me out because I have actually like not been taken seriously a lot as a young PM. So at least it was for something, right? Like I won.
Well, is it because you cosplay as a child?
No.
Wait, so
Confirmed,
you
this is
won
more
the-
actual Jocelyn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What are you gonna do with this? Are you gonna use this for evil?
No,
Your
I
skill.
just feel like personally vindicated.
No, that's fair. Yes, you've played an amazing game,
Thank you.
and you won fair and square. But what like you can't stay at Microsoft. There's no like
Have you
this-
considered Hollywood?
Gonna join the team.
Yeah,
Here at Tech.
Jocelyn, real quick, in character. Okay. Hey, Jocelyn. So imagine you're at a county fair, and somebody just handed you a big teddy bear,
How big?
real big. Like, you're like,
Okay.
are you happy about it? Like what?
Yeah, I can like put it on my bed and it's comfortable.
you can't summon the creature again. It's
won't
not
do
happening.
it.
Yeah, of course not.
No,
Because
because I won already. Like, what's the
right,
ROI
what's
for
the
me
point?
at this
What's the
point?
point? What's the point?
So
We
how
didn't-
did it develop? Like what was the source material?
The source material was I told my very adult colleagues I was doing this morning, and they told me you can't be normal, bold, unhinged Jocelyn. You have to tone this down and be more scared.
Jocelyn, give some closing advice.
Get on Blind soon, so you know if you're getting lowballed when you get your offers.
Very good.
Very good. Thank you, guys.
Good stuff.
Okay, are we rolling?
So, can you quickly recount the story you just told us about how how you developed a persona that you use at work?
Yeah.
You take it more seriously.
So in a lot of organizations across big tech, predominantly the PMs are all, older, male, sometimes past decades of being a dev, and then you get an MBA and now you're like 45 and your kids are indeed my age and you're a PM. So I didn't have a lot of other PMs that started off at like 21 years old. And there's still not a lot of PMs that are this young, so I often had issues, and I still do, with people taking me seriously. Oftentimes it's like, oh, this is above your head, or you don't need to worry about it, or, you're my kid's age. So over the last few years, I've been very fortunate to have a lot of opportunities to speak at conferences and be with customers. And in order to get taken seriously, I have adapted a professional Jocelyn persona that is very different than, my normal 20-year-old bubbly self, in order to be seen as a professional.
And where does the seal Jocelyn come from?
That is just Jocelyn scrolling on YouTube, Jocelyn at nighttime.
And you had a feel-good story?
I do.
On YouTube, exactly.
I guess silly YouTube reels. I'm not a TikTok or an Instagram person. I'm sorry, I'm actually not that big of a social media person. I am. I know. When you asked him about his favorite TikToker, I was panicking internally. My feel-good story. So as somebody who is early in my career, I feel really passionately about being able to support other folks who are early in career, because I know how often you don't get taken seriously, or even little life things are hard. You move across the country, you're away from your family, oh my God, how do I take care of my health insurance and things like that? So I actually founded an early in career organization within our larger team, and we do networking events and educational sessions as well as parties and things like that. And I serve as an unofficial mentor to the other EICs, to the interns, which is actually how I met Jade. And we do parties and fun things. We also do things like, hey, perhaps I'm a dev, but I'm interested in being a PM. What does that look like? So that's something that I feel really passionately about. And I didn't tell you guys during the roast, but I'll tell you guys now, so it's not part of the roast. But I'm actually a Microsoft child as well. Not Nepo baby, true story. But my dad has always been a huge support for me at Microsoft, being able to just call somebody up and be like, hey, help me with this, and have that built-in in-house mentor. So I just want to provide those opportunities for other early in career folks.
We'll probably cut the nepotism part.
I hope so.
It's very inspirational.
Thank you.
And now real quick, Jocelyn, as corporate Jocelyn.
As corporate Jocelyn.
Do a quick pitch of this program as corporate Jocelyn.
Early in Career Organization is a group of individuals run by other EICs with the goal in mind of empowering other EICs through networking, through educational opportunities, and also just through socialization and making friends. We want you to feel empowered and not held back because you are early in your career.
No, she didn't say the word parties.
And can you now pitch the same organization but as intern Jocelyn?
As intern, oh yeah, okay. There is an organization that I found out about. It's called Early in Career, or they call it EIC, and it's basically some other young FTEs that try and help other young FTEs, but they know more. Maybe they've been FTEs for a couple of years now, and they do events like coffee chats or networking sessions, and yeah, I'm happy that I got to attend some of this stuff.
And finally, a version of the seal.
Seal at a professional.
The seal is
got it. Does the seal talk? Because the only video of the seal I saw was just quietly slapping his stomach.
Presenting the organization.
Yeah, the seal is giving a talk at a conference. There's a lot of old school established PMs at the conference. The seal is about to give a talk. They're in the green room. Everybody is exchanging notes about the talks, how the audience is, and the seal just needs to be taken seriously by its colleagues.
Got it. I actually do face exercises sometimes to make just if I have an early morning call or something and professional Jocelyn's face isn't up, I'm just practicing my default smile. So thank you. So there's thank you guys.